In 2024, there's a lot of new aesthetic emerging. There's a lot of new words ending with core, ballet core, fairy core, emo core. Well, this one we knew already. There's also the rise of alternative aesthetic. Goth is rising as ever.
Triste, tout. Ben, en vrai, on est le reflet, quoi. On est le reflet de leur société de merde, quoi. Mais en vrai, on a plus la joie de vivre qu'eux.
Well, I think it's been a while. It's been since 2018, I would say, even 2017, to be honest. I don't know, but even a bit before COVID, I think there was the rise of goth, but now there's some aesthetic for everything. Hiya, I'm Lorna. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I do some little podcasts. I do also some unboxing and some vlogs. And if you like what I do, don't forget to subscribe or to click the like button. Thank you very much. So today I want to discuss how to look good, how to be really into your style, but to be ethical at the same time. How is it possible in 2024 when there is so many different options, that fashion is becoming super fast, when trends are evolving super quickly? So how do we do that? Let's get into it. First tip. Okay, let's say you picked your style, okay? I would not go further than being goth. Let's say you want to be goth, but it can be a lot of different things. You can be really normcore too, you know, having a pair of jeans, having a white beige sweater, something, or whatever is trendy at the moment. This is not my style, so I don't really know about this, but you can be also something different that will work. So first tip is to repeat your outfits. This is something that we are really scared to do, because I think we believe that this is a bit boring, that we don't want to express the fact that we don't have a lot of outfits at home. So we don't really used to repeat outfits. If you do, that's really good, but if you don't, this is something that you should do. This is something that I tend to do now that I live in a really small place. My apartment is 13 square meters, so I don't know what is this size elsewhere, but in Paris is something it's really common. It's really small. We know that it's small, but it's kind of common. But you cannot have tons of dresses, your closet have to be small, so you have also to get a wardrobe according to this. So for me, okay, I picked the style goth. You know, I don't care. When I'm working, I'm a bit more corporate goth, or even gothabilly, something like this. This is really my style. But when I'm at home, and I think we all saw that kind of real TikTok, what people think that goth girl look like versus what they really look like. And yeah, I look a bit more like a casual goth, like new goth would say, when I'm not working, like really, really casual, but in black. So anyway, and people will notice that this is my style, even if I don't have like a lot of different outfits. I'm not gonna lie, I have some outfits. My apartment is small, but it's still really furnished with clothes, but I don't have a lot compared to some people. So this is because I repeat my outfit, and because it's my style, people are not like, you know, focusing on it like, oh, she wears a lot of this jumper, she often wears this skirt, you know, it's fine. Why is this super important to repeat outfits? First, you have to get rid of this idea that people will think that it's boring. It's not boring, it's just your style. So it will not be like she doesn't have a lot of things. It will just be, okay, she's really serious about this style, she stick to what she likes. So firstly, get rid of this idea of the boring part. The good thing is that you will save so much money. Yes, you will, because every pieces will match. It's really easy. If you have like a little black top and sheer black top, it will match. It will match with this skirt. It will match with those trousers. Everything you can, just mix and match. That will be very easy. If you have like a black dress, I have like gothabilly black dresses, I can wear it with my creepers. I can wear it with the only pair of heels that I got. I can wear with even some Dr. Martens. I don't have to have a lot of this piece because everything matched together. So this is also money saving. It's also really good for the environment, obviously, because you buy less. So obviously less order, less deliveries, less waste. Also, I'm gonna check if fashion is the first thing that damaged the environment. I'm not sure if perhaps it's meat. This is the vegetarian talking, but meat and fashion, I think they're kind of, well, I want to say that fast fashion is worse, but still, I'm not talking about fast fashion for now. I'm just talking about fashion on all its branches. It's not really friendly for the environment. So, repeating outfits, good thing. What you can do if you want to repeat outfits is using basics. So having some basics in your wardrobe is so important because, as I say, you can mix and match, but also it doesn't go out of style. Of course, if you change your style, let's say I had like a dozen of white t-shirt, that would not really be interesting for me. So if you know what's your style and deeply, you can go into fairy core stuff like this, but it has to be really you. If you do it only for a trend, it will pass and you will be stuck with some thing like this that go out of style and you cannot wear them again. So basic pieces are really important to have. It doesn't have to be plain color. It doesn't have to be plain pink, plain white, plain black if you don't like it. If you like some patterns, because, well, personally I like some cheetah print. This is one of my pattern that I always have, like one piece with some cheetah print. It's the gothabilly in me. I have to get this, and this will not go out of style for me because it's an established style that I have really owned for ages now. So it's not gonna be like not trendy anymore for me. It will always be this. This is also good with vintage. I'm not talking about vintage that those 80s really big jogging sweater vest that does a little noise when you touched it. I'm thinking about something. This was really trendy, like perhaps in 2015. 2015 it was back in style. Now it's not back in style at all. So I'm not thinking about those late vintage era, but when you're really vintage, like if you're really into pinup, if you're really into, well, this kind of mix between pinup and goth that I like, it will not go out of style because it's an established style. But I can go out of it. I can grow out of it, obviously, because I can also not like it anymore. But as it's really me, as I'm like more than 30 years old, well, I know what I like, and if I changed my style, I think it could only be more normcore than be more alternative than that. Because life goes on and we all need to have jobs, and I'm sorry, but it's really cool to look like seriously when you're 15 and you're going to school, but when you're big growing up, it's a bit more difficult. Let's be honest. I'm sorry. Yeah. Goth influencer don't want you to know that, but it's super difficult to stay alternative and go to work. Like, really, there's also a meme I saw that says, when I'm in front of other goth, I don't feel goth at all, but when I'm in front of normcore people, I feel like super goth, you know. And this is a bit what I think we experience as casual goth, you know, because we cannot be like dressed up like really when we're working. I'm sorry, it's good when people say, yeah, you can wear everything. Well, in my job, I can wear everything. Yeah, I know that. I worked in Dr. Martens. If I want to, I could, you know, I could have a really big dress. I could have my hair up like this. I could. But to be honest, it's not real. It's not real in front of other person in society. It's not like this, and yet actually. So anyway, that was a little brief break from today's topic, but it needed to be said. If goth person looks casual a big amount of time of the year, it's normal. It's because we cannot allow ourselves to be in really big ball gowns, you know. Anyway, so having basic pieces is really also important for this. So stick to the style that you really feel it's yours, and then it will be easy to have some basic piece to mix and match and do some really cool outfits. Let's talk a bit about fast fashion, shall we? Because it's very important to mention this. I think we cannot not mention fast fashion in 2024 when we talked about all those trends and how to do, you know, and have to be ethical and everything. Okay, I'm gonna be really brief because I made TikTok about it. I talked a lot about on TikTok about this. Nobody agrees with buying on fast fashion, so I'm not debating on this. I will not blame anyone who buys on fast fashion, but I am not encouraging anyone who buys on fast fashion. Okay, this is me. I'm a bit Switzerland. I know it annoys people, but yeah, this is the reason is that I know when I was really more heavy and had a lot of additional kilos to my silhouette, it was difficult to buy in any store. And the thing is that when you're plus size, but you're a changing plus size, because I was really, really skinny, and then I was really plus size, and then I got smaller again. You have to change your wardrobe every time. And for this also, fast fashion is, well, a bit essential. So why fast fashion? Fast fashion can help you with little basic that I said. So apart from the thing that when you lose weight, when you gain weight, when you change a lot of weight, when you struggle to find your size, blah blah. Okay, this is something that I hear, and let's not talk about this, but this is a reason I can accept. But apart from this, when can you buy from fast fashion? I think you can buy from fast fashion when you're just looking for essential. And why is that? Why only basic on fast fashion? Because firstly, it's not a really good quality. And secondly, it's just, you know, it will not really be expensive, and it's something that will not go out of style from this platform, from Shein, from Temu. Yeah, if you buy a black plain top, it will be the same as if you buy it from H&M. It perhaps like the quality will not really be. I prefer H&M. I'm sorry, I'm an H&M girl. I started to work in sales in H&M. So it's really bad. It's really bad. Like, people, I think people are talking so much about Shein that people forgot a bit about H&M and Zara, and they're still there, and they're still, damaging the environment and people, and so yeah, they kind of, a bit discreet. Yeah, we're still there, and just raising our prices. Anyway, as we're talking about fast fashion, let's talk about accessories. Accessories will finish your outfit. I am especially a bit, it's difficult for me to think to wear accessories. Sometimes I think, oh, I'm gonna add this little earring, I'm gonna add this little necklace, but it's easier for me to have tattoos, so it's like my accessory for every day, and I don't think about something else. And having piercing is also my jewelry for every day, and I don't think about wearing it in the morning. But if you are not heavily tattooed, or if you don't have a lot of piercing, you can always add some accessories. This also improve your style. And if you do this, again, do not buy it from fast fashion. I do personally, like, this little one is from Temu. I'm sorry, you can blame me, but when I saw it on Temu, I don't know when I was buying on Temu the other day, but it has been like, perhaps I have this one from 2 years now. But yeah, it's not like some rings or some bracelets that are gonna leave a green stain. So it's, I mean, I can take some little accessories like this, but if you want to invest in something, I advise that you look into, perhaps, like, sometimes some tattoo and piercing shops, they have some jewelry that is good quality. You can buy from there. You can also buy from, real jewelry real jewelry brand, something that will last long and that will be your styles, because this is also something that is gonna, bring up the style that you want to give. If you're just wearing some really basic, like the plain black t-shirt that I was talking about, if this one is Dickies. If I just take this out, because the brand is also something really, like, you are focused on the brand tag. If I didn't have this and I wanted only to have like something that really stands out, imagine I took like a choker, or imagine I have a necklace with some spikes on it. This will do something really different that if I have only like some really discreet and a little pearl, and you can have like a blank canvas and do your style by adding some jewelry. So it's accessories are also very important. I personally also think about tailoring my clothes until the very end. Well, if it's like I will say some tights, I'm not gonna tailor it, obviously. Sorry, that's waste. That goes right into trash. But if I have I have some socks, I have some Dr. Martens socks that I like, and I know the value of those socks, and I don't want to throw them out. So, I just do the little haul. I know that may be a bit 18th mid-century style, but I want to keep those things. I don't want to throw things out. I'm not saying keep all the garbage when things are, useless, just throw it away. But if you can avoid just to throw away some clothes or bags, just try to bring them to a shoemaker, bring them, just to tailor it and keep it a bit longer. I have a Kidster bag that I really like, but the zipper is broken. I completely forget. Every day I see this bag and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to do this. But I don't want to throw it away. I don't know why this is still a good bag. I will finish it until the end, until it falls apart. It's a good bag. I want to use it. So yeah, tailor until the end. It's also more ethical, and then you keep a piece that is important for you, and that makes your style. I'm gonna finish on makeup. Makeup is really tricky because a makeup can do a lot of different things. Really, it can make you really alternative. It can make you really discreet. It can make you really tired. It's very important. So let's say that you have the skills to do your makeup. Okay, do not, if you're not into bright color like me. I'm not into really bright colors. The thing is that I get really hooked by some packaging, like there's really attractive packaging that I want, and then I'm like, let's be honest, I'm never gonna wear those colors because I never put some bright colors. Well, it's really rare if I do it. If I do it, it's perhaps some pink or perhaps red, but green, yellow, blue, like it never happens. I mean, perhaps like once every 5 years I'm gonna try and I'm gonna be disappointed by it. So let's, find your makeup, find what will be useful to you and stick to it, and do not get hooked by attractive packaging. It's really difficult, and I know, but yeah, find your makeup, and that will also avoid you to have like a lot of, you don't need like 40 palettes. Like I see some videos with people having like a lot of different palettes, and what do they use? They only use like the beige thing, like the shimmery little copper color, and they leave out all the other palettes. But they just, they wanted this Juvia palette, they wanted this BH Cosmetic, this Anastasia, I don't know the end of this this brand, but they have a lot of different palettes and it's not even useful. So if you want to be more ethical, and if you want to stick to your style and to look good in your style, firstly pick your colors and just stick to what is your makeup routine. So I hope that was a bit helpful. Sorry for my voice, I'm a bit, I have some allergies again, so it's a bit complicated. I know that I sound it more nasal. Is this the word? I don't know. I'm a bit tired, also having a bit of headaches right now. So I'm gonna just finish on this. I hope you will find your style, and I hope that it will make you really happy, and that it can bring some happiness and confidence to you, and that you will also be proud of what you do for the environment. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers!